Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dirt of the Week number 14 with your host. It is I, Import, and let me get this kind of set up here. Hope you guys are doing well. We're going to be getting in here pretty shortly in about 13 minutes. I'm going to reset the lobby now. Sorry, everybody. Oh no, my run. No cam today. I'm not feeling it. But we are going to be checking out a super cool map by Mime today. That'll be pretty interesting. And I also... So, I have this thing where I have little background music. So let's see if I can get that started. I want to play it, but I want to play it very quietly. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So... shouldn't be too loud, should just be the perfect amount. So kind of little pre-show lobby music. There we go. I hope you guys are ready for today. Not that many people right now. Get your friends, Dink Donk, everybody, get in here. Lamau. Today's cup of the day wasn't that great. Come on now. I didn't even play it. But who knows? Maybe we're just giving a free win to Geo since nobody else is showing up today. So, if you guys haven't heard already for the 50th time in a row, I'm going to say it again. Trackcadia is coming up September 23rd through the 25th. All of EVO is pretty much going to be there. Even some duders from the US. I am not considered part of that group because I live in Germany, so it's a local event for me. And we will be there. I will be casting with some other notable names. I cannot release them just yet. But, I mean, you've already heard of one. It's definitely Turbo for one. I'm not even in the server yet. Sie sprechen Deutsch. Ja, mach ich. Kann ich. So yeah. Really isn't much to talk about. Today is me solo. I am going to probably just kind of normal cast. I'm not even going to do any talk show kind of stuff like I normally do each week. For right now I am, because there's nothing going on. But I think we will do play-by-play of everything. Let's spectate Geo just to tilt him and make him crash. He's gonna crash right about here because the stream should be catching up to him. Oh, I think he's messing up maybe. Oh, no, is he gonna miss? Oh no, okay, no, he's not messing up. Maybe he muted me already. Pepe Point Geo. Bro, get good. That was probably his best run right there. I did it. Congrats. Now do it when the rounds are live. Don't count towards any pounds? Copro, what do you mean, my guy? I'm very confused by that. By what you mean? I will never mute this stream. It's 'cause you're addicted to my voice. It's okay. Only 10 people so far. Where is everybody? Hello. See, this is why we do the everyone ping. Oh, leaderboards. Not pounds. I'm so American. I see LBS and I'm pounds. I thought maybe Europe has like killed that part of me, but unfortunately not yet. Well, Kearns, technically you're not allowed to play the map since you are the author. I mean, I'm not going to stop you from doing it, but technically we don't have anybody who's tested or made the map play it. So, but if you want to play it, I will allow it because it's my Dirt of the Week. My Dirt of the Week, no one else's. What is this trash can sound I'm listening to? So, let's see. We got 11 people in so far. Opal. Hope everybody's doing okay so far today. Hope everybody's had a chill day. I had a good day. Got done with work, so now I got my 4-day weekend. Hit the gym. Looking buffer than ever. Let's go. I'm almost back to my 2017 former self. Just not weight-wise, because for whatever reason, I'm like teeter-tottering so hard on the weight right now. I think I gained about I keep on like doing the scale thing like every day like a psychopath when I shouldn't. One day it said 172. 172 pounds, that's like 78 kilos, something like that. I am still not versed in the kilo dings. I know 25 kilos is about 50 pounds. That's about as far as I go. But when it goes to actual weight, 172 pounds to kilograms. 78 kilograms. Hey, I was right. Look at me. So that was one day, and then like today I was only 74 kilos. So I don't know. I keep going up and down 4 kilos, like every day. Problem with me. I don't know. Tennis coaching at 32 degrees, not chill. Yeah, that sucks, my guy. Ouch. Imagine having to deliver like 50-pound or 25 kilo water jugs in like 30 to 31 Celsius for at least like 2 hours to 3 hours straight. It's fun. And a truck that doesn't have any air conditioning. Also fun. Oh, more people coming in. Let's go. Okay, 20 people. I will be satisfied if we hit 30. If we don't hit 30, I will blame Phenom and Chris. And we can all Pepe point and tell them they ruined and killed Dirt of the Week. And it will be all their faults. And it's a mind map. Like, come on, bro. 6 minutes to go. The insanity guy is here. How insane is that? It is a good map. I have played it. Oh, Kearns, can you tell me really quickly? I don't care. It's not a spoiling thing if I ask this question. Is it meant to be driven in fully Gear 4, or is there 2 intended gear downs? Because every time I drive it, I always get two gear downs. I have one area where I could potentially like avoid a gear down, so make it 1 gear down, but I'm like, I hardcore struggle on it. Yes, you got plenty of time to join. So you have 5 minutes before the map discovery, and then we'll be doing map discovery for 15 minutes today. We're going to give everybody extra time today, since it is a more difficult map. Should have done that for the Nexotica map as well, but... So if you haven't already, if you're just spectating, grab some popcorn, grab some soda, chill, hang, talk with me. Because I won't be able to series cast this the entire time. And if you have friends who like Dirt or interested in playing Dirt, come play Dirt. Do the thing. Vinka Tomac. We'll be heading to the new map in about 4 minutes. By Mime and Kearns. Is it Kearns? V. Kearns? How do you pronounce your name? I'm assuming Kearns, right? You're German, right? I think? Question mark? Du bist Deutsch, oder? Hallo? So Insanity's here, so likely one top 5 husband. Kennst du jemand Wieke? Yeah, perfect, but no. UK. Ah! Ouch. Rhetoric is here. I have not seen Rhetoric in so long. Jorday is here. Okay, we're getting some names here finally. We're 2 away to my satisfaction of having enough people to play today. There's the Gus guy. No getting top 5 today, kick W. True. Or you could just drive faster. Forehead. Rhetoric changed their name and got rid of the Rev. What happened, Rhetoric, bro? You quit your team? What is this, my guy? Oh! Well, well, I mean, if you're interested, I mean... We can talk. I gotta fix the dirt. I gotta fix our dirt team. So I've allowed everybody to basically kind of do a summer break till October or end of September. So starting October, but starting October, there will be new activity requirements. Because I am not satisfied. To be fair, though, I'm also taking a break. I've been taking a mental break from, like, Trackmania and things, so... Sometimes we need the mental break. Do we have somebody mapping for next week? Actually, I don't know. That is a Berserk thing, Berserk. Because after this week, I will be taking a stream casting break. As I will be... taking a fun little trip back to good old America for 2 weeks. And the 2 weeks before that, I will have some very stressful days at my job. So I'm taking 4 weeks off from all EVOdings. And then I will return after I return from the US. Because after I return from the US, it'll be only 2 to 3 weeks before Arcadia, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so it is time to switch to the new map. 15-minute warm-up. Starting map. Goal. 15 minutes. All caps. Giga Rage. So, if you're new to Dirt of the Week, let me tell you how it goes. So, we will have today, normally it's a 10-minute warm-up, a 10-minute map discovery, but today it will be a 15-minute map discovery because it is a more difficult map by mine, still a great map regardless. And we will go until the 15 minutes, and then afterwards we will have 20 rounds. After those 20 rounds, that's it. We're done. No, it's a little bit more complicated than that. So your goal is to get the top 5. Top 5 of each week gets an automatic bid into the second qualifier of the Dirt Invitational happening ungefähr somewhere around November. Does it matter for you to get a top 5 multiple times? Yes, it does, because you get seasonal points. First place gets 1 point. Fifth place gets... Wait, first place gets 5 points. Fifth place gets 1 point. You can figure out the scaling from there. And it is important because if you make it through the second qualifier, so first you get qualified. First, if you make top 5, you get qualified into the second qualifier. If you make it through the second qualifier, then we go into groups, and that is where your seasonal points and seeding comes into play, because if you have a higher seeding and you participate in more of the Dirt of the Weeks, you will get a higher group seeding, and that will be very advantageous to you in the groups of 8. It will be 4 groups of 8, top 32. More details forthcoming after Arcadia. But yes. let's spectate somebody else. Deska's here. Let's go. Our homeboy, our Polish dirt daddy. You heard it here first. Polish dirt daddy. Oh no, there are dirt turns. Ah, true. Hi, Evac, how are you? If you have time to join, if you want to join, room is Dirt Weekly in the Evo Club. You can also find it in the multiplayer lobby things. "13 minutes to go." Right now, Deska has the fastest time. He's about to crush this. Only 53. Okay, so I have had a little bit more time than everybody else. My day is going great. Thank you for asking. But it is always great when I get to cast Dirt of the Week. It's literally the only thing I do right now. Because I am a big fan and believer in Dirt and the Dirt community. So Insanity right now with the 52.9. So I got to practice this map a lot more than everybody else. A special participant incoming. Okay, who'd that be? Twitch custom design? I mean, sure, but I'm not sure, like, we don't really have any, like, revenue model to, like, pay people back, so we don't have the finances to, like, support people and things. Nobody I would expect. We have our own designers. Thanks for the offer. Yeah, okay, thank you, Chris. But if you are willing for work for exposure, then yeah, totally. Outside of that, no, we cannot pay you. Sorry. We do not have the finances. But anyways, back to this. So Pulse has a 51.2, so he's faster than me. I did have about 15 minutes. I did use the 15 minutes to get my 51.6, so it should be definitely possible for people to get the 51.6. A 50 is hard. I'm really interested in, actually, let's go ahead and go back to Insanity, because I would really like to see if he's driving. Where is he? Oh my gosh, here. Insanity. I want to see if he keeps the gear or not. So I do that as well. Yep, you keep gear 3 here. Do the turn ding. You straighten out. Get the good gear for gear 4. He goes inside. Okay. I go outside like an idiot. He does keep gear 4. Okay, so I'm trash. Nice. But he lost it at the end, which I don't think is supposed to happen, so. I mean, I could be driving this right now and do the like whole import thing, but I think it'd be easier to show somebody who's like killing it right now. Yeah, the GPS, I don't know what happened to GPS, but it's okay. So he does, see, you keep gear 4 there, you jump down here to the right side, take a tight left turn, you don't pretty much ever lose the gear there. You want to pre-turn there. He's going to make this turn tight, yep. Now here's where I also gear down. He geared down as well, so I'm assuming the gear down is intentional there. He goes a little bit tighter, but a 59, so faster. Nice. Killing it. Getting it down. So 49 people in here. Crazy. All right, Chris. I may forgive you today. I'll think about it. I still like my everyone pings though. Just gonna be real. I feel ashamed of being a Dirt hater all these years. Dirt is nice. Thank you. Yes, that is true. You're probably not watching the stream, but regardless, Dirt is fantastic. Dirt is life. Make it as cringy as possible. Oh my gosh, Dirt is life. All right. So 8 minutes to go. Oh, Venom! Ah! Chris, is that who you're referring to? He isn't playing Dirt. No, get out of here. This is heresy. The founder of EVO gracing us with his presence. Big wow. Is this a solidification? Oh. I'm just here to announce server maintenance. That's a good one. Guter Witz, man. Guter Witz. I'm really interested to see who's gonna do well today, because I mean we got Lingo, keep practicing. Gus, really good. Matza is pretty good. Rhetoric, I mean, we got the British trio quad, whoever, like Team GB is here basically. Actually, I think we are missing a Bozbez. Team GB is missing one of its pivotal team members. What is this garbage? Oh, Bozbaz is here. Never mind. All right, Team GB fully here, full force. Let's go. Chat dead. Hello, robots. Are we botting viewers right now? I need something to entertain me for the next 6 minutes. What are you guys doing? Ding dong karu. Team GB includes me more, right? Yeah, yes, of course. Top 5 predictions, yeah, of course. Thank you, thank you, somebody. Map is sick. Big props to Mike for this. It is a very sick map. It's not a. I guess you could consider this tech dirt. But this isn't really heavy on transitions. This is really all about knowing dirt lines. I mean, you got some outside turns, but they're not like crazy Carlberg dirt turns, right? And then you have a lot of inside turns as well. Some fun gear challenges, especially on this uphill that Matza is about to drive right now. And then the second one that we have talked about earlier. Yeah, it's not, once you learn it, it's not too terribly difficult. So, I mean, I did tell Mime to like make it a little bit easier. And so I think overall, I think it's easy enough for everybody to be able to drive it, but to drive it at the specific level, especially like his author time, it's crazy author time. But Insanity is only 0.3 away from it, so it's pretty nice. All right, yes, back to my top 5 predictions. I think Insanity is definitely up there, definitely a individual that everybody recognizes, a very skilled dirt player. Mad, just based on the checkpoints that are up on the top. If Matt is playing fully, Matt will definitely be on there. Matt has never made a top 5, so this would be a perfect time for Matt to get a buy into or a seed into the Dirt Invitational. Then all of Team GB pretty much, even you, Cal, I'll include you, but drive faster, please. Anyways, all of Team GB, Speed Self for sure as well in there. So I know that was like more like 7. There's a lot of good players today. It's going to be really interesting to see who makes it. Lingo as well. I constantly forget Lingo, and Lingo's constantly like top 5 when he plays. So it'll be really interesting. But I do think we're going to see Insanity just pull away at the very beginning. Fluffle, Floofle, drive fast, please, today. Thank you. Geo, if you're also listening still, also drive fast, please, and don't choke. Thank you. Surpriser also might be, I mean, I don't know, per se. Dirty Duck is a pretty fast individual. Chrison's also kind of fast. Link Crafters here. Like, we got Gravity guys. We got Rhetoric. Rhetoric's also super fast. I don't see Al. Oh, Deska's here. What the heck, bro? I'm not even, like, focusing. Like, of Evo, if Gus is here still and Deska, like, they're definitely, like, contenders. Geo could potentially be a contender as well, but he usually chokes everything. Keck W. Phosphorescence, another Dirt player, has been practicing too much on his girlfriend and not an actual Dirt. Thank you. Keck W as well. That was mean. I'm just happy to see Germans ever. Let's be real. Can you keep Gear 4 around 23 seconds? Yes. I watched Insanity do it. I think the last uphill at the very end is the only one where you cannot keep the Gear 4. And we got Team Denmark just chatting away in the channel. Or is that Team Sweden? It's Sweden. Never mind. Sweden. Sweden. Okay, 1 minute left. All right, so yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens today, but Insanity is definitely the one that we will be paying attention to for the first couple rounds. And then as the storyline develops and the point standings, we will continue on with what usually is always kind of a clown fiesta when it comes to 3rd through 5th. So those are always fun to cast and whatnot, so let's go. Have fun, everybody. Good luck. This is week 14 by Mime and Kearns. Map is called Scent. And it smells pretty good, not gonna lie. As we start with round 1 of 20, goal is to get top 5 here, and it is important to be as consistent as possible. Bonking is not the way to go, as we already see some individuals starting to bonk already. Deska, Insanity, Lingo, Mad, North TM as well here, as I kind of neglected as well. Also a good player as well showing up today. Insanity makes a rare mistake bonking at one of the outside Carlberg dirt turns, so that is going to punish him ever so slightly. As we move over to Mad. That's not his name in the thing. Cool, great. Let's go to Deska. as Deska is in second. Rhetoric also in first right now. We come to the pivotal jump. Does Rhetoric have enough speed? He doesn't. He's going to take second instead as he clipped that black beam. So Deska is going to take first. Rhetoric second. Bozbez third. Copro and North following up the top 5. Insanity was able to gain quite a bit of ground back as he takes 6. Speed Self and Phosphorescent in 7th and 8th respectively. So 2 EVO members making it in the top 8 first round. That's a very good result as we get into round 2 here. Focus on Deska as one of the front runners, of course. We have Trondus as well. Trondus, a very good player, has been showing up recently in the last several weeks. Has made somewhat of a name for themselves here in Dirt of the Week. Everybody is relatively close to each other in the front pack. Multiple individuals have been able to keep the Gear 4 on that outside Carlberg dirt section. Insanity leading the pack, followed by Lingo and Bozbez. Deska in 4th. Jojo, I believe is his name, Jozo, sorry, is going to be 5th, now 4th. Somewhat jockeying for position right now. Rhetoric also staying in that front group. Jozo makes a little bit of a error on that outside turn. Deska is going to be able to snipe him for 4th. Rhetoric as well for 5th. Insanity gets his first place. We'll probably see a lot more of that. Times in the 50s for the top 6. All above sub 51? Yeah, sub 51. Floofel sitting in 20th. Not good, my guy. And we now have a slight server pause brought to you by Nadeo, Resident Sleeper. As we go into round 3 here, let's refocus our attention over to Bozbez, who is currently sitting 3rd in the points at the moment. Also leading the pack. I am going to switch perspective to another individual. We're going to go to Copro, as they kind of give us a little bit of better perspective. I see Brookfell. He bonked out. Not good. I see Deska, Lingo. I don't know who Mertz Junior is, but they are doing well as well. And never mind, because they just went way out. Mad clips the inside there, is going to get punished for that. Deska leading the pack again with Insanity. Who is going to make it to the finish? It is going to be Deska with the 50.451. 200ths ahead of Insanity, followed by Bozbez, Rhetoric, and Danos TM. Jozo, Lingo, and Brinken following up the top 8. Fast AT? Yes, it is. Lubius, where you been, my guy? We have missed you. Gus either disconnected, rejoined. I don't know what happened, but Gus, what happened, bro? Let's see if he's still driving here. He is at the moment. He is MIA currently in the top 14 in points. It seems that he did have an issue with his internet connection, sitting all the way in 28th right now with only 5 points. So he has missed several rounds for sure. Gus automatically DNFs and leaves again. I'm not sure if that was a disconnection or just a simple rage quit at that point. Floofel somewhat struggling right now as we're spectating him at the moment. And yes, I am talking about you, Floofel. Why are you not driving faster? As we see Insanity, Speed Self, Deska, Jozo, Rhetoric. I also see a Link Crafter. And that is going to be round 4 of 5. Insanity, Yakazdo? Who? Speed Self, Deska, North TM, Jozo, Rhetoric, and Mammoth Souffle. Yeah, Lubius, bro, you need to make top 5. Get in that Dirt Invitational. Otherwise, you're going to have to play that last chance qualifier. And you could skip that altogether. All right, we are into round 5 of 20. Right now, points standing, Insanity in the lead by 3 points. Deska following behind with 87. Rhetoric in third with 76. Bozbez fourth. North TM fifth. North TM, I believe this is his first or second Dirt of the Week that he's been participating in, and he's doing really well for himself. Flooful, I can't even. We're done. We're done watching you. You're banned, okay? You're banned from Spectator. All right, so we see North TM following the pack. He is going to get 7th place there. Rhetoric getting a first place with the 50.4. So Rhetoric is doing really well this iteration and this week of Dirt of the Week. I think this style benefits him very well. Geo, I honestly haven't even been paying attention to you. A lot of people are saying their games are laggy. I'm not having any issues. Maybe stop buying your internet from Carrefour, Lidl. What other stores can I name that are like cheap discount, like grocery stores? For the Americans, Walmart. As we are in round 6 at the moment. North TM trying to keep 5th place in the standings. Has been doing fairly consistent so far. Would be a first top 5 for him if he is able to make it. Insanity, Jozo, Mad leading the pack. They are going to finish in that order. So Mad is Mammoth. Ah, got you. So Mammoth Souffle, Mad is going to be in second, Jozo third, Jaffa Padawan in fourth. Jaffa has been struggling so far, finally getting some points for himself. Speed Self in fifth, Danos, Deska, Bozbez, respectively. I don't think it's the amount of players, too. Oh, I almost hit something. Another... I think it's an Adio thing. Because it is not an Evo side thing. Where Phenom is actually sabotaging our Dirt of the Week right now with the server maintenancing. That's what it is. As we are in round 7 here with Insanity leading the pack. Deska, Bozbez, Speed Self, I see him Mad, a Jozo. Jozo making a mistake, bonking on the outside, so he will drop back a couple places. Does not look like he will make the top 8 as North eclipses him towards the very end. Nope. North finishes 9th, I believe. Right now, nobody has still made the AT. Because the stream isn't full screen. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. There we go. Big apologies. You're right, Snippin. Round 8 of 20 here. Looking at the standings at the moment. We see Insanity, Deska, Rhetoric, Bozbez, and Jozo in the top 5. Jozo and Speed Self tied for top 5 with North, Lingo, Mad, Jaffa, and Yex Kozdo. Still in the hunt and still within shooting range. Linkcrafter also still in shooting range. 40 points is a lot to overcome, especially when you don't get any points that round like Copro and Linkcrafter. So they are going to be losing points. Jaffa Padawan also not getting points, so he is going to fall back potentially in the standings there. They get 1 point each. That is very unlucky. The battle for first is still relatively close, within 20 points. It's much worse than COTD. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure what's happening. Chris, figure it out. Ding donk. So let's check out our guy Matza. Oh, he's struggling right now. Let's not check out our poor guy Matza. Let's not do that to him. Brinken also struggling as soon as I mention his name. Hopefully he's not listening to the stream. Uh-oh. Insanity and Deska trading first place with each other at this point. Mad is doing consistently well as well. Well, is sort of starting to get there. Sitting in 9th right now, not where he needs to be at the moment. But a 3rd place is definitely going to help him out. It's going to get him way closer, within 20 points, 19 points of the top 5. Yeah, the pausing between rounds, Chris, is definitely something that shouldn't be happening. Like, once or twice is, like, okay, but, like, I mean, it's likely an Adio thing, but still. We are going to kind of go back and focus on the front pack here as we see Deska and Insanity. They've been dueling this entire time for 10 rounds now, and here yet again they are doing the same exact thing. Nobody has still made AT. Insanity and Deska might be able to do that this round. It really is important how they approach this final uphill, both keeping that 3rd gear. Well, I mean, they only have one option but to keep that 3rd gear, is because the force gear down. And we are going to see a 50.2 from Insanity. A really good round. Neck and neck pretty much the entire time. And as you can see also in the points, I mean, it is pretty much 2 people running away with it. They're pretty much guaranteed to get top 5 at this point. 9 rounds to go here. Or sorry, 10 rounds still to go. This is 1 of 10. Even though it says 11, math is weird, and how rounds count down is kind of weird. Let's check up on Rhetoric here for round 11. He has been keeping consistently up in the front. He is sitting in 3rd with 173 points, followed by Bozbez. Bozbez is sitting up front ahead of Insanity at the moment. May have found something for himself. Will he be able to keep it? Speed Self making a mistake, bonking on the right side. North is sitting currently in 6th, right behind Rhetoric, doing still fairly well for himself, but only sitting in 9th in the point standings. Rhetoric getting a fantastic ramp transition towards the end, keeping his 5th place. Insanity, Bozbez almost had the 1st place, but was sniped by Insanity by 0.003 of a second. That was really fast. Really, really fast. Bozbez definitely needs to see more rounds like that. Geo, I see you in the rankings. You're 17th. What is this in terms of times? A 51.2? You can do better. Round 12 of 20. That means 8 rounds to go. Mad still trying to compete to get that 5th place. Does really well and then just makes small mistakes like bonking out here or there. But if he gets a 4th place finish, that would fare really well for himself. Actually getting a 3rd place, sniping Rhetoric at the end. So that is going to put Mad closer in shooting range of Speed Self, gaining 5 points on him. So they are separated by 2 points. North still has a shot to sneak in there, as well as Jozo, but pretty much anybody else south of those numbers, those rankings, are going to be out of it. Jaffa Padawan surprisingly struggling and has struggled on this map. So they're not going to get a top 5 this week. I mean, still very difficult pack of players to drive against this week. Rhetoric at this point relatively safe in 3rd place. Don't think he's going to drop out. Bozbez in 4th, separating himself slowly but surely each round as he has found the speed that he needs, getting more consistent times in the 50.5 and upper range. Speed Self holding on for dear life for that 5th place, but he's going to be overtaken by Mad this round. So now it is going to be a 1 point difference between Mad and Speed Self. Let's go ahead and check out Speed Self as he is trying to get another top 5 performance here this week. Speed Self has been able to keep himself in the front pack for most of the time. But Mad is just a little bit faster when Mad is not making any mistakes. Chris, I'm sure you're paying attention to lingo. I hope. Speed Self is going to get some important points there and is going to take the lead back over from Mad. So a close race for 5th yet again. North is losing in terms of point gap. I don't think he is going to be able to contend much more at this point. There are 5 rounds to go. It really depends on Mad or Speed Self making a major mistake. Bozbez isn't too far ahead of Speed Self, so Bozbez is still somewhat in danger. Rhetoric is relatively safe. Deska and Insanity at this point are guaranteed to make top 5 this week. And I think it's going to be more on Insanity's side for winning this week's Dirt of the Week. Focusing on Speed Self here still, as he is sitting currently in, I believe, 7th place. Tobias 2G has been somewhat fast during the match, but unable to keep consistency. And does make several mistakes and is starting to fall back from the pack. Still looking at Speed Self here as we get to the final jump here. Danos finding speed towards the end, getting a 50.19. And also, I didn't realize, but Insanity is 0.01 away from AT. I think he got that in the previous round here. But Danos getting a really good time there. But unfortunately, it's a little bit too little too late. I don't think he has a chance to catch up. Speed Self made a small mistake hitting the outside on that first downward outside curb, but is still staying towards the front. Jaffa Padawan seeing him make a mistake. Speed Self making a mistake as well, rubbing that outside barrier. Insanity, Rhetoric, Deska, North in the top 5 at the moment. Jaffa Padawan, Mad, and Kopro. But Mad is going to get ahead at the very end. Going to get himself 4th. 3 points ahead of Speed Self. That means the gap is going to widen even further on round 16 of 20. That means that Speed Self really needs to hunker down. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind. Bozbaz disconnected. So Mad and Speed Self are safe at the moment. With a 40-point deficit, or North at a 40-point deficit, there's no way he's going to get top 5. Bozbaz, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he disconnected. So there are several others that are disconnecting as well. I'm not sure if it's them just rage quitting at this point or whatnot. You got 36 players still going. So Speed Self and Mad are in the top 5, and they are likely to stay that way, as I did not realize Bozbaz disconnected at some point. And they're just going to further that divide between themselves and North. Dano's still doing really well, is really fast, but again, it's too little too late. He's not going to be able to make that gap. A 40-point gap is too much to climb with only 3 rounds to go. But it's been really interesting to see how everybody has performed so far. I mean, Insanity and Deska just kind of doing a masterclass on how to play competitive dirt. Insanity was pretty far behind, but as you can see, he's already caught up to Deska at this point. And the pivotal last uphill to these last couple turns is going to make or break, as it's important to get a smooth landing on that ramp. Deska is going to get a 50.2. So nobody, surprisingly, has gotten AT. Insanity, really the only close one. Danos coming really close as well. Deska has not improved any further than the .255. That was unfortunate to watch. I feel bad for that guy who got caught on the beam. Two final rounds to go. At this point, it is pretty much a victory lap for everybody in the top 5. Insanity is going to get first place here. Deska is going to follow up with the second place. Rhetoric pretty much easily getting third place, 20 points. I don't think it's going to be surmountable by Mad or Speed Self. But Mad and Speed Self getting 4th and 5th, that means that Mad is going to make his first top 5 appearance and get that invitation to the Dirt Invitational, automatically guaranteeing himself to the secondary qualifier to get to the top 32 in groups. It's been really enjoying to watch and everything, and I wish I had a co-caster to kind of bounce things off of, but honestly, at the same time, I do like the ability to kind of like solo cast, you know? So let's see if I can focus enough for this last round. We are here. We already know what the standings are going to be, but let's make it like it's the most exciting thing on the planet as we get into the final round here. Insanity is going to lead us off in the pack. Danos and Jozo currently taking over. Jozo leading at the moment right now. Is he Sweden's hope? I don't know. Insanity has a really good line here, has more speed, is going to get better turns here, hits that outside line. Will he keep gear 4? He does. He's going to make another clean outside here, is currently making a gap for himself in the front pack as he does several transitions really well. Does not lose speed there. Will he keep this gear as well? 4th, it should be relatively easy to the guaranteed gear down here to gear 3. Now it is really about the exit speed, but he takes the clip on the right inside, giving Deska the opportunity to take first place. Matt is right behind him, and with only 0.003 of a second, he does keep his first place. Matt in second, Insanity third, Speedstuff fourth, Jaffa Padawan fifth. But our top 5 has been decided. GG. It is unfortunate for Danos because he really was getting fast towards the end. And North also was doing really well, constantly finishing in top 10. But unfortunately for them, it is not their time this week. Hopefully they will return for the following weeks and in the future weeks to come. But top 5, Insanity, Deska, Rhetoric, Mad, and Speed Self getting our top 5. Big congratulations to them. That was the map sent by Mime and Kearns. It was definitely fun to watch. It was definitely a very fun, competitive map. Next week is going to be week 15. I will not be the caster. I don't know who's casting. I believe Chris will, or he'll find somebody to do it for us. And I believe Clear Vision will be the mapper for next week, so definitely show up next week. It's going to be Thursday at 8 p.m. European Central. Thank you for everybody showing up. I appreciate it. I will be signing off for the next month. If you haven't already, definitely follow us on our Discord. Join our Discord. Get involved with our community. We also have Ice Weeklies. Ice of the Week on Mondays now. 8 o'clock. Also, European Central. And this weekend, if you haven't already noticed, Evo is in the playoffs for Division 1 for Full Speed League, and I will be casting that this weekend. It will be Saturday, the semifinal, first semifinal, Evo versus Speedmania Black. That will be Saturday at 1900 Central European Time. Hopefully, I will get some other bros showing up with me. I'm pretty sure Chris is down, and we'll see if we can't get a third Full Speed guy in there to help us out with the technicalities of Full Speed. But I am excited. Be back here next week for Dirt of the Week number 15. And I will miss you guys during my little break, but it is needed. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. We are going to hit the outro now. Chris, find us somebody to raid as I hit the outro. See you guys.
You don't fuck with a god.
Chris, hello? You did not do your things. We are going to raid... I guess we're going to raid Veritas. Oh, no, never mind. Alright. There you go. We're raiding. Whee!